Ugh. Hour till pool time. Thought I'd kill it. A little bit of my own time. Till then. We had to like totally reassort shit. One of our little outlets broke, so, or got shot, so we spent like a good 20 minutes having to like reassert everything.
Back gate's closed.
Back gate?
Yeah, that's how to get down, I think.
Oh, over there?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it should be. Oh. I haven't even got a chance to do anything. We're already checking to see if shit's still lit. Yeah. I have no idea. I'm not supposed to tell you. It's closed. Here you go. Oh.
Don't have appointments for those.
This. Okay, okay. Ah, so I do need this. Other shit has been acquired. Cool. The Umazinas. Here we go. Boom. Man, I love how I'm totally prepped.
Yeah, I burnt my damn jacket.
You burnt your jacket?
Yes, yeah. And again, what's in it burned? Where's my
Oh, the other one? It's already plugged in.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Oh! Oh, Dios mío. This. Seriously. Are you okay?
Put something underneath it like a.
There we go. It's good
Good?
now, yeah.
Okay.
As long as I don't fuck it too hard. The power of Computer Jesus compels you. Computer Jesus. Alright. I'm gonna play pool later, but have my intermissionables like I said I would. I am a man of my word.
See it burnt.
Oh. Well, what the hell? How did you do that? Well, damn.
Burn up something.
Where is he? Don't know. Okay. Doing his own thing.
Can you reach up there, please?
At the radio?
No, not the radio, my phone.
Oh, yeah, that. Okay. See? What? I'm gonna just load up and smoke, and you're just gonna sit there and not have the ability to smoke yourself?
Really, definitely.
What heathen knave would I be to not make sure that you got yourself your smoke as well? He isn't going to pool? Well, alright. Well, I'm going by myself to practice. Plus, I can talk with other people, too. Plus, we spend more time smoking and drinking outside the bar than actually playing pool if I'm with Logan. So I'd prefer to actually play pool. Like, play at least like a good 5 or 6 rounds instead of 2 or 3. And spending most of the time outside waiting for him to roll a joint and then smoke it. Not that it's terrible, but I'd prefer to at least get a good 5 or 6 rounds in first before we do that. It's like, holy shit. It's like, I play pool twice or 3 times. And it's like, oh, we gotta go now. Or it's like, oh, we got smoke. And I'm like, okay. Prefer to play a little more pool while we're at it, but okay. Oh, what's with him and joints? He always takes forever to roll them. I know, dude. Like, I don't know what it is with Logan and joints. Now, granted, it does make for a good smoke, that his joints. Like, he does make, like, you know, on one hand, it's good that he takes his time because then it makes for a pretty good roll joint sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. But at the same time, if we're doing shit, like...
I hear my baby.
Are you gonna go grab her?
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. But I was about to say before Bella derailed me. Oh, I remember. Like sometimes, you know, when we're doing things like playing pool stuff, it's like just bring a vape or something, and like don't worry too much about the joint. Whatever. It's whatever. I don't, you know. It's like I don't begrudge him because it still makes for a pretty nicely smoked joint. Until sometimes it rolls them way too tight though. It's just like what the hell. It's like I can't even smoke this. It's like I literally can't smoke this. It's like you're making me go, and like I can't get anything. It's like what the hell. It's like I just get oxygen that's around, not like literally in. This is new roommate Stunner. And he also does music too. He's somebody that produces as well. So the guy's pretty chill. I think you'd like him, honestly. He's someone I kind of like already. This is pretty chill, dude. I've only met him like once, at least. Though he does, I think I don't know exactly what it's called, but he has like some neurological brain thing where he can't really like function, not like mentally, but like more physically. Like where he can't like use I think his left hand. Bet Logan's already trying to start projects with him. Oh, I'm sure. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that is the case. But yeah, like, and I also know he doesn't really walk much, so he still gets around and stuff, but he's definitely not. It's like his at least like phys-esque is a little fucked, but you know I don't know exactly what it's from. I just know that that's something of his, but it's whatever. He's not like mentally like slow or nothing or anything like that. He's like any other dude besides like his physicality where he can't really run or do a lot of heavy lifting, crazy shit like that.
Is there a big black cup in here? No.
No.
It's not on the jokes anymore.
Yeah, no, around there. Probably in the room there. Damn, that's unfortunate. Yeah. Still, like I don't know too much about the guy, so I mean I don't even know like everything about his whatever his issue is, but at least from what I understand, that's what I think it is. I don't know what it's all called and everything specifically about it, but but that's from what I can at least understand. That's what seems to be the issue. But other than that, he's chill, really cool dude. Like he's got this like whole chessboard thing, and I challenged him at chess. I'm like, hey, I need a chess player, so let's play some chess. Love playing chess. Chess is fun. Like I'd be down to like play chess with people, even in like as a mini game with people during streams. It'd be like, who wants to challenge the king of chess? Even though I'm not the king, I'm not really experienced at chess at all. I just like playing it. It's fun. It's a fun game. The wait to be consumers are finally over. You can now shop at Black Friday for more consumers. Lecture article I sent you earlier, I see. Yeah, like it was like the article about like how Massachusetts actually has some sensible basic regulations. It's like, wow, I didn't think that was a thing. Can we do that on a Fed level now? It's just like, wow, Massachusetts, you're sensible. Good job. Like,
Huh. What is this?
what was it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I saw this little thing. I don't know what it is either.
It's a USB port.
It's a mic.
The micro USB port 2.0, but does it don't stick in your computer?
I think so, because I see the thing right there. Then I can see where it could be hooked up in here. Huh. Guess so. But yeah, I was just like, wow. At least from most of what I read, it's like, wow, this is basically everything I've advocated for. But I didn't read the entire thing yet. I didn't read like the later half of it. I read like 2/3 of it, but beyond that, I didn't read the full thing. I didn't read like.
Come here, hold you. Come here.
Oh, little bear.
Come
What are you
here,
doing?
come here.
Being a little escape artist, running away every freaking morning. Like half the time, my neighbors wake me up because they're picking Bear up to bring him back over from him escaping somehow. It's like, great. And I'm here, and the song I'm listening to is just terrible. Bye, bye, bye. It's like this song is played at Safeway all the time, and it's basically like, buy more stuff, buy more stuff, buy more stuff. I mean, that's what it feels like it is. It's like, all I hear is the buy, buy, buy. And it's like, what am I supposed to do? Buy more shit? It's like, that's all I hear out of that. It's like, ugh. I mean, I hear it all the time at Safeway, so I think it's been, whatever the initial song's message was, it's been diluted into consumerism. Buy everything. Buy stuff. Buy stuff. Spend your money. Spend your money. Don't save anything. Spend your money. Wow, I'm a white, pasty little boy right now.
Dude, you give me a haircut. Yeah, dude.
That boy needed a haircut for the longest time. It's just ridiculous looking. Looks like a Bigfoot. Only he looks like a Bigfoot fetus, like a fetal
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
Yeah, put the scissors back. You have the scissors back here. And put them back in the room. You kept it, huh? You want to go to bed?
Yeah. Well, I get him high. He looked around. He was like, "What the fuck was that?" He's like, "Whoa." He's got really skinny legs in there.
It is.
He looks big, but it's just because he's all woolly, like a mammoth. Because of that little Bella being a little bully and hogs all the food from him. You're like, oh, I feel so bad.
Let you down. Go in the house.
He's like, I don't want to go now.
I'll be in there in a minute, baby. Watch it.
Goofball. There was something else I was at.
That is good shit, you know?
That,
You got to lose this before it gets eaten.
I know. Or at least eaten by me.
I see the steak on this table eaten by me.
Yeah, for real. Looks like one of them already got snagged.
Your dad did.
I'm not surprised.
He did that last night. That must be a day old.
I got it yesterday. It's so good.
Yeah, don't leave it out. Dad said, oh, I shouldn't left these out. I'm going to eat one of these.
Yeah. Never leave out the maple bars. They will be very enticing to anyone.
Uh-huh.
And also, we definitely, or just any donut could be definitely enticing.
We did a good job, though.
Oh, what?
We did a good job on that.
Oh, on this whole power thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to resolve that issue. It's like smoke slowly rising, like it's a little. Look at this. You can barely see it, but like the smoke is just rising off of that, like a little chimney. It's been doing that more heavily, but now it's receded a lot. Damn. I'm mind blown over smoke leaving a freaking piece. Wow.
You really must be high.
Must be. I'm like, whoa, bro. Whoa. Whoa, bro.
Beavis and Butthead.
Hey, Beavis. Hey, Beavis. Looks like that ball looks like a diamond. Oh, damn. Well, too bad that was unable to be seen. All that smoke blew away. Behind my phone. It was pretty cloudy.
Oh! What time is it?
It's near midnight.
Huh? Midnight?
20 till midnight.
Oh.
Oh shit, my phone ain't even being charged right now. There we go. Boom. Sweet.
Nope.
Well, supposedly I heard Melania Trump wants to like have someone fired from the administration now.
I think it's the guy from CNN.
Well, the guy they get press credentials, so they aren't actually part of administration. So
Yeah, the one that actually kicked him out of the White House.
Jim Acosta.
But actually
for asking
he did
hard questions and stuff.
I think they said.
Yeah, it was pretty much asking a bunch of hard questions, and Trump didn't like it, and it's like, I'm removing your press credentials. But suppose I like today it was just like the one thing I was only hearing was like that, and it's like, what? It's like, this is a news story. It's like, wow. Out of all the things today, it's a news story about someone from the administration getting fired again, or at least the talks of it. But it was like Melania saying it now. It's like, what? Why? What? It's like, what is even going on? It's like, what sort of Cirque du Soleil is just happening that was the important thing of today? It's like, what? It's like, what?
Oh, grind, and this breaks up pretty good, but don't just grind it because it basically keeps up very, very well.
Oh yeah, it keeps up a lot. So
hey, thanks for loving this thing works.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is one good thing you did.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Just a nuisance every now and then.
Every now and then, yeah. Can be for sure. Once Trump go right, let's fill up. Well, yeah, exactly. It's just like, why? Like, why is this even a news story? I mean, it's like, when do we it's like at least once a month there's like another story about someone getting fired from the administration. It's like, what? It's like, damn. It's like, wow.
You crossed Trump, you're fired, I guess. I don't know.
You do not respect the loyalties of me. You are fired.
I am the empire of the nation.
Pretty much, yeah. It's just like, there's supposed to at least be a little, like, criticism. Something like even with the whole Jim Acosta thing, like when he revoked his press credentials for asking a bunch of questions. It's like, that's literally what the press is supposed to do, is ask tough questions of the government of what they're doing. Like, they're not supposed to just be like wishy-washy with them.
Well, actually, what it was, he was correcting what Donald Trump said. He basically said, no, that's wrong, and whatever. And so then, but the only thing is, pass the mic to somebody else. If the girl's going to get it, don't push the girl away. That was his fault there.
From what I saw from the clip, it looked like she grabbed it and he was still saying something, and then it kind of looked like she was trying to tug it or something. It didn't look like there's some. It like got even so ridiculous that there was even like some doctored footage of it to make it look like he did like some karate chop on her or some shit. Like, because the way it looked like let's say this belongs to Mike or whatever, and I'm just holding it like this, like, because he's doing this. The girl reached from under his arm here and to grab the mic or whatever, and he was like, whoa, and like put his hand right here. But the way that looked, they like the doctor footage made it look like this, just doing this, like, whoa, what are you doing? I'm still saying something here, and it made it look like, oh, like that. And where it made it look like she just like got hit and ran off, like assaulted or something. But it's just like, it was just a very tense like moment, yeah. And like honestly, it was just so like, yeah, like Jim probably at that point probably should have been like, all right, whatever. I'm not, just fuck it, and just and just sat down and passed the mic on.
Yeah.
At the same time, Trump should have just not have revoked his press credentials or whatever, and just been like, whatever. It was a tense situation because there's been multiple tense press moments with him. So it's just like that, like you're gonna revoke his, like when pretty much like half of the people who are asking you questions are asking a bunch of hard questions that at least you find ridiculous, because he says that, like he's said to multiple reporters, like that's ridiculous, fake news, stupid question and stuff. It's like just like either answer them or like or what, like it's just like, why are you like getting so like oh how dare you over a bunch, like what journalists are doing, like what they're doing their job, asking questions and stuff. It's just ridiculous. Even if you find it a little absurd, it's just like, at least answer it a better way than that. That's just stupid. It's just like, really? Because there's definitely a lot of times where I'm just like, wow, the press is being really dumb towards Trump right now. But it's just like, but it's just like his reactions is just either as bad or worse sometimes. It's like, oh my God. It's like, dude. It's like so impulsive, childish, reactionary like that. It's like, man. I don't think I've actually really seen like someone from like such a high part of office act like that towards press. Not that it really, like, not that I care that much. I don't care that he's like uncivil or whatever, but it's just like, oh my, but like to just be so I mean authoritative with it, I guess. I mean, it's just like, that's just ridiculous. But Sessions got fired for refusing to commit an ethics violation while banned, and was sacked for just being crazy as Trump. Yeah, from what I've heard with the whole Bannon thing, like supposedly he had a different idea of how to do trade or something like that, and that was why I was fired, because like he didn't want to take in Bannon didn't want to take in people from India and stuff, because they are involved in the tech industry and everything, and because and Trump's like, why they're good, why they put in the economy, they're good, and it's just like, and it's just over crazy disagreements like that, I guess. I don't know the full story at this point. It's been a while, but it's just like, wow. It's like, wow. Ridiculous. I think I remember in the campaign he said he was going to have like the most perfect administration somewhere no one would need to be fired or anything, but people are just getting fired left and right. It's like, what? It's like, what? Bzz. Ugh, man, this stuff is so flaky that I'm getting like flakes at the bottom of my jar just having the weed sitting there. It's intense. Ugh. Oh, thought something popped up there for a sec. There was there's something else I saw today that was actually kind of interesting. I remember it was this so Stefano. I don't know if you heard, but or saw it. I was meaning to share it with you actually, because I wanted to because I saw this thing between Kyle Kalinske and Jimmy Dore. And they're having this discussion on like kind of essentially moving forward from the elections and stuff. And it was a really interesting conversation, because essentially, from Jimmy's perspective, we can't that going and overthrowing the Dem Party is essentially a lost cause, and we have to go third. And Kyle's point is like, hey, we should do the full on attack, from all sides, and everything. But it's kind of an interesting conversation. I think you might find pretty peculiar. Yes, I don't know who Jimmy Dore is. Well, he spelled his name on Dore, but Jimmy Dore, I like him a lot. He's a firebrand. He's like someone who's always like he's extremely staunchly anti-war and everything. He's actually not too bad of a guy. He's part comedian too. A lot of people like to say he goes off the deep end, but that's just because he's critical from a left perspective, I guess. That would be interesting. Yeah, I'll have to share it to you at some point. I'm gonna eventually do a video response on it. It's something I want to do because it's definitely a very interesting talk, and there's insight I like to put in myself. I don't remember every little key point right off the top of my head right now. I saw it like earlier this morning, but definitely interesting conversation because I remember one point is like considering like this election, like how he was one of Door's question was like how how do we move forward essentially with these other candidates and with I know Kyle made points of earlier. I remember there was only where he mentioned this point where there's only 4 congressmen that initially weren't taking any corporate PAC money, but then that number boosted up to at least over 40, which is a really good number in the House. So that considering, so with that on top of what else was there? That with some of the key races, despite losses, considering the close to the margins, like with Ojeda, with O'Rourke, with who else? With who was that other candidate? With Gillum, which I think that's still being called or still being open for calling right now because it's so close to doing ring counts. The thing in Georgia, though, a lot of that was voter suppression. I mean, there was a lot of close races due to a lot of populist type candidates. It's just that they were in deep red areas. So imagine what their type of messaging could do countrywide, where everyone's hearing that message. That would definitely be a bigger impact, I would say. Making a new party falls on Bernie. Only he has the resources to make him competitive. Yeah, and there are movements. There's this movement called the People's Party, and they've been trying since 2016 after the elections to get Bernie to start a new party, the People's Party, essentially. And they want him to be the first representative of the Senate, essentially, by starting it. But so far, he has declined and hasn't been open to the idea because he kind of wants to do the take over the Democratic Party within strategy, which is making it uncorrupted and actually making it a party for the people and stuff, and then allow third parties to branch off from that perspective. I don't think we should completely abandon them, especially. Well, I mean, ban Mars, the New Deal. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like we definitely need to open up to other people into different ideas. I just know that with certain ideas, like with healthcare and environment, education, and things like that, I think there's a lot of different things like that aren't debatables. That definitely should be like, hey, these are things that we just need to focus on, like especially with like the environment and climate change, considering how bad that's going to probably be, especially with Bolsonaro in Brazil, privatizing the entire Amazon. That's great, but besides that point, that's more global. It's just like there's a lot of different issues that like Canadians need to come out and just be staunchly advocating for. We'll see. If I or someone like him was nominated, Bernie needs to consider using the power he built up. Honestly, he needs to run. Like, this is like 2020 is Bernie's final chance to have any shot at actually, trying to implement what his ideal image is for the future of the country. So, I think it would have to be him. And if he gets the nomination, then I think it's kind of set. But I don't. But it will also depend who is also running as well. I'm sure Biden is going to run. I'm probably sure Schumer is going to run. Maybe Gillibrand. O'Rourke. Ojeda is definitely going to run. I know Richard Ojeda is going to run. He confirmed that. So he's going to be running. There's going to be other different candidates. There's a lot of different candidates that are popping up in the woodwork. So Democratic primaries and the debates, it's going to be a blood feud. Trump gets another term. We are on the path to destruction. Oh yeah, definitely. This need to run, especially if this is week. Schumer won't run. That's akin to Pelosi running. I've heard people popping the idea out, so, or at least people who are pro Schumer or whatever. But I hope not. I don't want him to. No, thank you. Prefer at least a young buck who's willing to, listen to the constituents and shit. Who's not taking court back money, does it by small dollar donations and stuff like that, etc., etc. Go down that list. But, yeah, I mean, it's kind of looking back now. I don't know. I think the next year moving forward is gonna be interesting. I mean, I'm kind of cautiously interested, if that makes sense. Because it's like, I'm interested to see what's going to happen, though I'm cautious because it's still a coin flip what's going to happen. And I'm intrigued right now. I'm intrigued what's going to happen in the next year and a half leading up to 2020 and the election. It's going to be interesting. He would literally be Clinton without the emails. Exactly. Which, it will be hilarious if he would run, because he would just be a miserable fail. But you better not run, because I don't think he would. Let's take a grain of salt. But I always take CNN with the big grain of Paul's ego. Kamala Harris. Oh yeah, I've heard that name. Kamala Harris is a name I've heard that's going to be considered for running, and I'm really skeptical of her. That and Kirsten Gillibrand and Cory Booker for sure. Those are three names that have been popping in the ideas, and Elizabeth Warren. I'm actually not. I mean, a lot of people kind of give Warren shit, but I mean, besides Bernie, besides all these other young, like, for people who are like in office now, if you took out all these young newer people who are considering, like, Warren's probably the next best case, and she has issues herself too. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I mean, I think she would definitely be a better case than a lot of other candidates that are being popped into ideas into woodworks. Joe Biden, Amy Klobuchar, Cory Booker, Bernie. Joaquin Castro, I never heard of him. Cory Booker, Amy Klobuchar, Kamala Harris, Joe Biden. Those names concern me. Elizabeth Warren, Bernie, I'm not too worried about. Steve Bullock, you have a smiley face for him. Sherrod Brown, I've heard her name a few times before. I'm not too sure about her record, so I mean, I'm always skeptical of anybody, but
you lose it.
Beto, that's another name I actually would consider. I feel like I don't really know his entire, like, complete platform of every issue that is out there. So I want to do my own research on that. But considering what I do know, he's a great candidate. I would definitely support that. His XF. Sherrod is a dude. Oh. Wait, who? Sherrod Brown. Oh. Oh, well, whatever. Runs on a pro-union platform. Oh, that's good. That's definitely good. Anyone's pro-union's pro in my book. At least gets one plus, or at least a +1 in my book. I mean, it's not the win-all, be-all, but it's definitely, it's like, hey, I mean, good. It's at least advocating for workers' rights there. At least to an extent. I mean, because at the same time, unions can be corruptible as well. So it's all it's like it's a good thing, but it's always something you want to be wary of as well.
Gosh.
But what other candidate would be? I know that no one's mentioned a name at all, but Tulsi Gabbard though, she would be great. Like she would be someone who's really good for at least bringing up an anti-war stance on the issues, because I mean that's one of her main issues, along with the environment and I think infrastructure and education. Those are like her main issues. He's pro-military expansion, so I don't really want him. Yeah, there we go. I've heard his name before, and it's always been because of something bad, and I knew there was something why. It's because he's pro-MIC. Slightly better than Biden, in my opinion, but meh. That's not saying much. Slightly better than Biden is really not saying much. But, can't believe we just, like we have all these candidates who are, like, good on, like, one or two issues, and then they're, like, shit with the rest of them. It's like, can't we just have someone who's, like, good on, like, most issues? Like, come on. It's like, ugh, this is why I'm not excited when I... Like this time around, I wasn't really excited at all. Like, even in 2016, I wasn't excited at all. But this time it was just exceptionally, like, eh. I mean... Because, like, the measures, it just felt like we were just protecting what we had. And then going slightly forward on one issue, which was affordable housing. We kept all of our House seats for Congress. Like, everyone's still... All of our Congress is... And for Oregon's still there. They're all the same. So it's just, like, nothing... Besides, like, local stuff in various different areas, not much changed. And it's just like... Really? I really like Harris from a policy perspective. I don't want to see her as a unifier, though. That's why I'm really skeptical about her. Like, there's, I mean, up until recently, she was someone who was taking corporate PAC money, and then she vowed against it, and has actually been moving kind of left on a lot of different issues towards Bernie's side on policy issues. So I'm still skeptical with her, because she could just be saying this just to build her own popularity up for this 2020 run. One's better than saying keep the banks accountable. I do agree. She's definitely good in there. Allow Booker, Biden, and Brown. Yeah, just lol. Beto is good but lacks experience. Yeah, I do agree. I feel like Beto should probably just keep pushing for that Senate run. Just keep doing it every year, or at least every chance he can. Like, if he can't do it with Cruz, do it for the other Senate seat, and if he can't do it for that one, do it for the other Senate seat with Cruz again. Just keep going back and forth until he wins. And honestly, I think he could win the second time. I feel like he has that chance. Like, he was really close in the margins, and he was even ahead a little bit in Texas during the whole gathering of all the votes. So I think he has a chance. I think there is a chance where the second time around, he might win. Bernie probably is the most well-rounded. Clocucker. Clocucker is meh. Not too sure who that particular person is. Oh, unless you mean Klobuchar. Just spelt it very poorly. But, yeah. I'm not... Like, there's only a few people I'm really excited for, and a lot of them just came out of this 2018 election. So, it's like, some of them are might have to just take up that 2020 run. I'll probably vote for Bullock or Beto in the primaries for today. Yeah, I would vote, if if I had to choose, I would, either, if Bernie was running, I'd obviously do him. But if we were to take him out of the picture, I would probably do Beto, or if Ojeda was to run, which he is confirmed for a 2020 run, so so he would be running. So if the primaries were today, I'd vote for him. Who else will I vote for? I mean, I'm still a little skeptical about Bullock, but not. But that's just mainly because I don't know too much about his record. But yeah, there's not a lot of names though. I like Bernie. I don't think he's the most likely to win though. I don't know. The only reason why he lost was because last time was because he literally got cheated. He literally got it got stolen from him. So, I mean, I don't know, because I think he has a chance. I feel like he definitely would have a chance to beat at least beat off a lot of the weaklings, the plebeians like Booker and Biden and all that. Like he would definitely knock
That's
him
what
off
he did.
in popularity. Though when it comes down to like popular guys like a Beto and stuff like that, I don't know. I think Bullock is most likely to beat Trump. Hmm. You have to give me a compelling argument about him because I don't know much about him, but it must be something about him that you like if you think he would be the most likely out of Beto or Bernie. Because I think Ojeda and Gabbard and who else? There was one other person I think who could probably beat him in 2020. Who else? What was their name? Oh, man, I'm for blanking on this name. Bullock outperformed Trump in Montana in 2016. But so what was Bullock running in? Was he or it was it just in polling as in just like who's more popular, or is it like or is he running in a seat there? Man, there's a lot of action. There we go. It's probably a Democrat governor in a Republican state. Hmm. Hmm. Eh. Two different races, Bullock for governor, but still. Hmm. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I never. Yeah, I don't. Again, I just never knew too much about him, but seems like he would be an interesting character to win if he, or at least to go against Trump if he were to. But I just have to find out more about him myself, because not much I can say other than that. Gotta. Boom. Oops. There we go. Just get all the thick stuff. Oh my goodness. All the keefiness just fell through. Well, that should be okay. Oh, curious question. Do you have Red Dead Redemption 2? The second? Because, oh my lord, do I need to play it. I sort of earlier binged about a good 30 minutes just watching Red Dead Redemption clips. I'm just like, wow, I kind of need to play this game. What's up? What it do? I got drunk as fuck tonight after work. Damn, son. Car Rove is in the house. Well, shit. Got like a bump going on right here. You see this? What the fuck? I got a nose tumor. Well, I'm gonna die. But yeah, I'm just been chilling on here for about 45 minutes, doing an hour stream. So, do the math. But yeah, I'm just gonna go play pool later. Practice on my game. Boom. Then we went to the bar across the street, bought a honey oil cartridge, ate the weed and some ash. Nice. Man, you get a hookup. Dang. Where do I get this hookup? Oh, wait. I know where I can get this hookup, but if I was there, I'll have to know where to get the hookup. Beautiful. It's perfect keef top. Like, this bowl, like, the weed's so keefy that it, like, literally just, like, keeps on the top of it now. And one of our chefs has honey oil ash and weed shipped from a Cali in Colorado weekly. Dude, that's lit. That's lit. On the weekly. Damn. He has some connects. Nice. Nice. I approve of your manner of connections. So, proud of you, boy. That's what old Joe needs. He needs a connection. He needs to just get that connect, dude. Boom. I hit, like, I was showing this last stream, but look at, hear this. There's no click. On this one, that clicks, so there's a little butane in it.
Nice shot.
You should hear a click, but there's no click. Though it still works, though. Watch this. Because it still works. See? It's just that...
Nice.
It's just that it, you know, it doesn't click anymore. It's just ridiculous. It's like, why? It's like, the main reason I bought this was to, like, stop doing that for my last torch. I have to do it again. Why? It's so lonesome in South Carolina, and the living's easy. Liquor is the corner store, and the stone's real cheap. Damn. Damn. Oh, it was funny. So, I have my empty Reiki bottles. I only have two of them right now. On top of our fridge. And my mom saw them for the first time. And she's like, where the hell that bottle come from? And she's like, this southern, like, just came out of nowhere. I'm just, like, look at him. And I just look back at her. And she's, like, looking at me, like with this look of just disdain and just disappointment. And I'm just like, those are from, like, a week ago. And the other one was from, like, a month ago. It's just like, those are there for a while. You just noticed them? It's just like, she's like, oh my god. I'm like,
thank you.
It's just like, those been there for a while.
Oh, Ian.
It was funny, though. It's just like, oh my lord. It's just like, she just, like, gave me this funny look. It was hilarious. It was just like, I can't even recreate it. It was like, it's like that or something. But, yeah, she, like...
That was stupid.
It was just...
That was stupid.
You were still... Oh, you're playing pool?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, hey, at least that pool's a lot easier than the one I'm about to play. Mine's the real thing.
It's kind of hard sometimes.
But at least it gives you a guide.
Huh?
It can give you a guide, at least.
This is not a person.
Oh, is there an actual person with you?
Oh, I just sent the 8 ball again. He gave me the game. He gave me the game.
Oh, he gave you the game?
Yeah, he's hitting the 8-ball.
I love how a game can be won that easily. You look sickly pale. It's the light. It's my light over here. I'm not sick. I'm perfectly fine, actually. I just had some lamb and some quinoa, barley, and rice all up together. Would it warm you up if I shot a kid down your throat? I don't think eating a fully grown child is going to help with anything. JK. Pretty much looks like a political basis campaign around getting money and corruption out of politics, making progressive policies that will work for rural areas, not just cities. What type of policies, do you know what type of policies he would? Shoddy. Load. Well, that still doesn't help. It still doesn't help, good sir. Because I'm perfectly fine. Just get... Gun measures similar to what Oregon has passed and healthcare affordability, though he hasn't said specifics. That makes me skeptical. Has he said specific? Has he said specifics? And it's like, we need affordable healthcare. Why not just say universal healthcare or healthcare for all, for everybody? Everyone should have it as a right. If you said that, I'd be more supportive of him. But that makes me a little on the drug crack. Ignore, what are your thoughts on the drug crack? Robert? What should my thoughts be on the drug crack? Right. You're just like, I'm intense in this pool game right now. It's good stuff. He thinks his greatest attribute is that he can serve as an
again. What were you saying?
What should my thoughts be on the drug crack?
Drug crack? I think you should be against it. It ain't a good drug.
It can mess you up. I've tried crack. Time or two. Oh my lord. You get the fiends. Probably wants the actual boss thought out before he starts throwing sick ideas. Well, I mean, with ideas like healthcare and stuff, I mean, that's something we don't really need to, like, fledge out, really, or think about. It's already been done multiple different times and in different ways, in multiple different ways. Like, we can just build a system of our own into all that. So, enlistment has been around. Not as much as old Joe, but still.
He won the last one, but I accidentally took that one.
You shut the game out about that one?
Huh?
He won the last one?
He won the last one. Yeah, I accidentally sing that the 8-ball. It is easier than regular pool. You don't have to get up. It is easier than regular pool. You don't have to stand. You don't have to move around or anything.
That's true, yeah. I mean, sure, how's it going to help anyone? It's just around time money long term. Slow security is about to. Well, slow security is about a lot of that is due to the gutting of that system. It's not about identity politics, but lifting everyone up. Well, exactly. It definitely shouldn't be about identity politics at all. That's what is dividing us even more. Time is up. Definitely got plenty of time to play plenty of rounds. Used to party. I party pretty hard. I'm not really a hard partier. I mean, I've been to my fair share of parties, but don't do them often. Pretty well. Well, I'll have to check up on his record and stuff myself and see for myself and about Bullock and everything. Oh, I'll show you the phone's over there. Are you waiting on? No, bud. I'm just gonna go play pool for a little bit until the bar closes. So for like an hour. Practice on my game and stuff. Got nothing better to do. Plus I did an hour stream earlier, so filling up that other hour basically. Ooh. Cloud. One more towards me. Whoa, super cloud. Half of it got in the screen, the other half didn't. Camera's right here.
No.
You're like, oh, there it is. What if Eric Holder ran? I don't know anything about the guy, so I wouldn't. So I don't know if he ran. I don't know what the circumstance would be if he ran or not. Could be good, could be bad. You could be miserable. Could be like Bernie. I have no idea. Ugh. Definitely could use a little OJ though before I dip. I'll go grab some OJ really quick. Whoa. OJ. Skip the bar. I love OJ. And maple bars. Leave it to me to just whip out a munchie out of nowhere. Civil rights advocate, activist, attorney general started the weed tolerance policy. Right on. All right. So if that's Eric Holder, then I definitely prove that. Ignores the contour of Iceland. You know I am. Dude, I'm getting more runes and necklaces and stuff. I'm gonna add on to what I already have. I got this Valknut I'm getting. I got this Slavic rune I'm getting, and there's I think 2 more that I'm also getting, but they're not going to be here until like mid to late December, which is kind of bullshit. But whatever, it's okay. I'll get them. That's all that matters. Oh, and I'm also getting one more. It's a wolf head with like Celtic knots that kind of go down below it to make it kind of look like a fur tuft and stuff, which is pretty cool. So 2 of them are in gold, and which I'm sure is not real gold, but whatever. And the other ones are in silver, which I'm sure aren't actual silver. Like the ones I'm wearing are probably not actual silver. Probably more like bronze or copper.
Turn the bed slide up.
Yeah. Still smoking sweat bowls?
Okay.
I do occasionally still.
Everything I need here.
You got everything? Look about right. Right on. What? Mmm. Yum. Oh. Just, they got like so much shit in my way. Oh my god. Like, oh my lord. Get that out of the way. Just move that back there. Then don't need that. Just move back. Move that over there. The tray that way. Just put that there. Okay. Alright. That at least gets me a little bit of stuff. There we go. Now I got a workspace. Yay. Ugh. Definitely need that workspace. Spilled Jim Beam. Bim Jeem on my bed. You spilled Jim Bean on your bed. Congratulations, good sir. Congratulations. Whoa. Poke a little hole. Make sure it actually will smoke, because that time it really didn't, because I'm still seeing perfectly unsmoked green on the corner there. Hate that. Too much liquor. Good sir. You need to lighten on your liquor, good sir. Like, oh my lord. Smoking more of that ganja and the hashes and the oil cartridges. Those sound more amazing. Good morning. It's not even morning. It's night. Jim Bean Apples love. It's a quiz, and I think I lined one with Elizabeth Warren. Oh, the political compass quiz. Last time I took it, I aligned closest with Gandhi. Or at least when it came to like, like historical figures and stuff like that. Taking Sippy Poo and Mr. Leahy's memory. Damn. We take a Sippy Poo for Mr. Leahy's memory every good night. Mr. Leahy would definitely be proud of that. Nope, 2020 Candace quiz. Oh, I haven't taken that. Actually, I haven't even heard of it, so I have to check that one out. Burp. Burp. It's interesting. There's been a silent individual this entire time. First, little Stefan, then the mysterious stranger, then Carl, then Joe. Good sir. You should introduce yourself near the end, yeah. I would implore. I shall implore. You're probably an avid viewer, no? Why is it every time I call out people, they leave? And they're like, oh shit, they found me, I'm leaving. And it just went back down to 3, so he left, or she left, or whatever. It's like, I implore to have yourself introduced. And it's just like, nope. Wow. Wow. It's like they don't know that I'm watching, and knowing that there are people, how many people are watching. Like, do they not know that I know how many people watch, and like when people leave and come and go? Though I think they're extremely biased. They're listening to John Tester as a socialist. Alright, I'm not gonna take it then. If you're listening to him as a socialist, that's just retarded. He's gone, you spooked him. I don't even get out of bed until 15 minutes before I was supposed to show up for work. I got a little bit of weed and some Harlem before work. Well, goddamn. Goddamn, good sir. I mean, I'm basically the same way. I don't, like, some days I legit won't get up until, like, 20 minutes before I have to go to work or some shit. I'm like, fuck. Just get up, smoke a fat bowl, and leave. Oh my god, I need this ashtray. Oh my god, I hear this song too, and dude, is this like the fucking Safeway fucking like radio that they play? Cause oh my god, this is really. Hold on, I need to. I'd rather have that station on. I don't even care there's ads. I know it's a fucking rock station. It'll play some good music. Oh my god. I don't even know what that was earlier, but it was just so cringe. Why didn't you meet me in the middle? In the middle? It's like, God. Man, Ted Cruz. Did you get the lyrics to sing? Yep. I bet Ted Cruz is dueling boys right now. It would not surprise me. Or it wouldn't surprise me either if Ted Cruz is privately in with a pastor on his knees praying. If you know what I mean. I'm sure his wife knows. It's an open relationship, those two. It's a pretty open relationship, if you get my drift. I'm sure his wife is also doing the same thing, if you get my drift. Because there's just no way. No way with those two. Oh my god. Like, you're gonna tell me, with a straight face, that Ted Cruz isn't a closet gay? Or at least a closet bi? I mean, definitely a closet bi, because he was into, like, titty films and shit as a teen. So he's at least definitely a closet bi in some way, shape, or form. Maybe not even. Maybe he was pretty open in his early years, and then he, like, got converted and got, like, you know. Or at least had, like, a private life, and now he doesn't show it anymore. There's something. There is something in that closet, dude. It isn't just titty films and just enjoying titties and shit. There's more to it, dude. There's more to it. Isn't that video amazing of the waterline? Oh, of, which one? Which video? Too much. An attic is a closet weasel. I think he is a weasel in a human flesh bag, like, suit. I'm pretty sure he's just like this weasel that like killed a man and took his skin for a suit and is wearing it. I'm pretty sure that is exactly what Ted Cruz is. If I had to take a guess. Pacific Atlantic joining. Oh, you sent me it. Oh, I haven't seen that yet. Which is obvious to me, like, what? It's amazing. Damn, I'll have to check it out. I'll be checking it out probably while I'm at playing pool or whatever, in the middle of a game or something. Show your face, Mo. Show your face! Show me your war face! Ah! Show me your war face. A little bit more weed. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Come on, Joe. Show me your war face. Bah! That's a war face. Show me your war face. Cherry Lake, Joseph. No, I'm pretty sure my dick the other night. A small way saw it. Yep. Definitely did. Give it a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. It was more like, you see, yeah, I mean, you say small, but it's more like, but you got an advantage though. You got the girth advantage though. So it's just like, hey, there you go. Sometimes that's, you know, what it takes to win it over. Plus, size isn't what matters, it's how you use it. Give me a shirtless pick and return. Yep. Though it's not the first. I've actually been shirtless on stream before, so it's, you know, it's not like you know, I gave you anything special either in return, so I should be in your debt. But I'm sure, as a public figure, that will not be the first time that will happen. I'm not gonna freak out over it. It's just like, oh, there's another one. Eventually, that's just gonna be my reaction to it now. At that point, I'll be like, oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one in my DMs. Oh, there's some titties. Oh, I'll save those ones, though. Oh, there's another one. What, you think we're fucking with you? What, is that why you're me? Is that why you think? It's like, is he fucking with me? He's fucking with me, isn't he? It's like, you think, is that what you're thinking? Because it's not, dude. Come on. You should know better. You should know better than, you know, to think that this husky's dishonest. You know, see me as blow low. That's my ID account. I don't think he buys it. I don't think he buys it, Carl. Do you think he believes us, Carl? Because I don't think he believes us. Youngskin is an AD2 from Dons. Okay, well, I don't go that far. That was a one-time thing, okay? A one-time thing. Maybe, I don't know. That was a one-time thing. Really now, I don't know, Carl. Does he believe us? Do you think he does? Question of the night before I start losing time to play pool. And there's a version to push it over me. Yeah, and the show's right now. We're just coming to near a wrap up because I am gonna play some pool. And by the way, Joe, we were fucking with you. We were messing with you that entire time. Get wrecked. I'm sure he didn't believe a single damn word of that either. Which, you know what? I don't blame you, because it was absurd anyway. My man Logan Poole? Nah, just me. Let me practice my game so I could come back and rock it at him. Be like, hey, let me show a real game. But I'll be I'll be on my usual time, like around this time tomorrow. So it's not like you'll miss out much. Plus, it'll go on even longer. But there's still some left in this. Well, I could definitely finish it, even though I'm blitzed as fuck right now. Pretty good. I'm debating, do I walk or I'll walk? I don't feel like riding my bike. Dealing with the lock on that fucking thing. FNO will do. I mean, got nothing better to do for tonight. It's either just listen to podcasts and smoke weed, or listen to podcasts and play pool. Then smoke weed. So, might as well play some pool. Yeah, tried to do smoke rig and failed. Whatever. Anyway. Cheers. And of course, I'll see you all tomorrow. Farewell, my little lemmings.